guys, it's John Cochran with Homebackers.com, and on this video what I want to do is I want to show you exactly what to do whenever you write an offer on a property and then the seller goes ahead and accepts your offer saying that they are okay with the terms that you came to. They are okay with the terms, they are okay with the price that you guys have a deal now. So what do you do after that? Do you just go and sign your name, or what do you do? Well, no, let's walk before we run. So you don't go ahead and sign your name right after that and then you get the home. Unless you're paying cash for it, it is kind of that easy when that happens. So whenever they accept your offer, what you do is typically between the offer date that they go ahead and sign on it saying that they do accept your offer, and typically about 7 to 10 days, you have time to do inspections on that property. Now what that means is that you are going to be allowed to go through with a home inspector and actually look at the home. So you're going to actually go through and look at the roof. You're not going to, but your inspector, they're going to go through and they're going to go ahead and get up on the roof, make sure that the plywood and everything's good, so that they're not, falling through or whatever. And then they're going to go through the whole inside of the home and then just check for stuff. Make sure that the furnace is running properly. They're going to go ahead and make sure that the structure is good. They're going to go ahead and make sure that the water heater's good, that your pipes are draining properly. They're going to make sure that you are getting the best bang for your buck and that you're not going to run into problems down the road whenever you go ahead and buy this home. So that's exactly what you do. That's step one whenever they go ahead and accept your offer, is you're going to go ahead and do inspections. Now, whenever you do inspections, and say your inspections just come back really, really bad, and there's just no way that you want to buy this home now because maybe it has a lot of hidden defects that you couldn't see whenever you're just writing your offer on it, you can definitely go ahead and get out of that contract then if you are not satisfied with your inspections and you haven't given the seller just says, what, I will not go ahead and fix this. So that's step one, is to go ahead and get your inspections so that you know that you are getting a good home, so that you can get somebody else's eyes that really knows the construction and the way a home is built and everything to know that you're not, getting a piece of crap home that you're going to close on or you're going to go ahead and buy and then it's going to fall apart the day right after that. So that's step one. And a lot of times your lender is going to make you go ahead and do inspections if you're getting a loan. And the reason they're going to do that is, to basically secure their investment. Because they're not going to go in front, $100,000 and give you a loan for $100,000 and then come to find out your home has a bunch of structural problems because their money is not secure then. So a lot of times your lender is going to go ahead and require that you guys go ahead and do a home inspection in order for you guys to go ahead and buy a particular home. So that's step one again. Step two is typically a few days after that, or maybe a week after the inspections. Then you're going to go ahead and your lender is going to go ahead and they are going to order an appraisal on the home. Now, what the appraisal is it's going to be an appraiser walking through the house, and I'll be honest with you, they go through the home and they kind of do an inspection as well. So they're kind of the bank's eyes, basically showing the bank that, this is a good, sound home. So just because you get an inspection, you're going to get an appraisal too. So that's going to basically tell you what the home is worth in the as-is condition. And then it's also going to tell the bank, that they are making a secure investment. So, so you're going to go ahead and get an appraisal done on it to make sure that, one, you're not overpaying for it, and then another, so that the bank is getting a very secure investment. And also, you do have every single right to look at that appraisal, because at the end of the day, you are the buyer, and you are the one buying that house, and you are paying for that appraisal. So you have every single right to have a copy of that appraisal. The way you go ahead and get a copy of that is that you ask your realtor, or you ask your loan officer, whoever you're getting a loan from, to go ahead and say, hey, I want to go ahead and get a copy of that appraisal because I want to see what it's worth. I want to see, the comparable homes. I want to see everything that appraiser noted on there. So that's exactly step two whenever you go ahead and get a contract accepted, is number one, you go ahead and get your inspections done. Number two, the appraisal gets done. Now don't flip out and say, well, I don't know anybody to do all this. Well, your Homebackers Realtor will go ahead and take care of every single bit of this. We can go go ahead and guide you. We'll give you a few names of different home inspectors, and then typically us as realtors, we really don't have any control over who the appraiser is. The reason that is because if we can't go out and just influence the appraiser, and let them, have you buy a piece of crap home. So typically that's a third party. The realtors are not allowed to know who it is, and typically the lender does not know who that is either. It's just somebody that they order, and it's just a neutral third party that goes ahead and bees the bank's eyes so that they can show you exactly what you're buying. So it's a neutral party. So that's step 2. And then what you do after that is then you let your homebackers realtor in the closing department go ahead and take care of your file. So basically you're done after that. You sit there and wait until you go through and you get the okay from your lender to go ahead and close on your loan. Now typically it takes between 30 to 45 days to close on your loan depending on your lender. So it takes from the time that you write the contract and it gets accepted, it's typically going to take 30 days to 45 days in order to go ahead and close on it, because you got to do inspections, the appraisal, and then you have to go into what's called underwriting. So the lender is going to put you in underwriting at the end of your loan. So just to make sure that you haven't changed jobs, just to make sure that you still do qualify for this loan, and typically you're in underwriting from anywhere from a day to 5 days. Now, don't be surprised if you come out of underwriting at the end of the loan and then your lender is needing some required documents from you. So maybe they're going to need some updated bank statements. Maybe they're going to need your most recent, your 2 most recent checks that you got from your employer or whatever. It's very typical for that to happen. So don't flip out at the end of the process if they're going to go ahead and ask for more documents, because it's very, very typical. Once they go ahead and give you the clear to close, say that you're good to go, what you do is you go ahead and close on it, and then your homebackers realtor will get with the title company, make sure that you're getting good title on the property so that there's no hidden liens, anything to that effect, and then you guys just go and close on it so that you know that you had a smooth transaction. You're buying a home with no liens on it. You're also buying a good sound home from your home inspection so that you know that you're getting the best bang for your buck and you're not going to be troubled in the future. So that's exactly what you do if you go ahead, write an offer on a home, and then the seller accepts it. That's exactly the process that that we take you through. And again, your homebackers realtor will guide you through the whole process, and we will show you step 1 through step 10 on this to show you and make this as smooth as possible. And guys, we look forward to talking to you, and you can contact us at any time at 937-754-1111, or you can go ahead and visit us on the web at homebackers.com. We'll talk to you soon.